Cause my head can make our shit go viral.
Cause I don't know how to vote.
No, because you thought we had to vote. Every year you had to register every year, like insurance or some shit, like car insurance or some shit.
Yeah.
Bruh.
So how the fuck they gonna keep up with you and know what the fuck
Say
you
no
at?
to drugs. Sing him a song, Trey.
Sing him a song, Trey. That's mad. Sing him a song, Trey.
Sing him a song, Trey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he talking about Rocky. Clown ass nigga. Yo, clown ass.
This nigga said you voted before? Yeah, motherfucker.
Cause I wouldn't even have talked to you about voting. I mean registering. I would have just been talking to you about voting.
Nigga, first time I voted was in 2005.
Time out.
I was 18, bro. 19.
Fuck was you voting for in 2005?
Not
in general.
Bush, not
you
Bush,
motherfuckers
nigga.
are supposed to be voting.
Not Bush,
Jesus
nigga.
Christ.
That's all I know. I was
All
not
I'm
voting for
saying
Bush.
is, us
That's
as a
all I
culture,
know.
we're gonna just be here.
That's
just
all
here.
I know, my nigga. I was not
We
voting
just gonna
for
be
Bush.
here, money. Just be here as a culture.
I don't
just,
remember
just,
who was there, but I know.
Singing and dancing and shit.
When I
like,
voted,
gang
my
banging.
nigga.
Jesus Christ.
When I voted, Bush was running, and it was just like, vote against that bitch ass nigga.
You don't even care who you voted for. You're gonna have been way worse than Bush.
George Bush does not like black people.
No, it was George Zimmerman.
Nor does Kanye West. Now, shut the fuck
Hey,
up.
ain't that a small world? The same nigga says you don't like black
Same
people.
motherfucker.
Turn around, act like you don't like black people.
There you go. Come on, y'all. We basing this.
Nah,
Oh, this is it. This is right here. This is
I'm
recording.
definitely recording already.
Alright, this is it. This is it.
Started
This is
recording
it.
when that nigga said, "Who did you vote for in 2005?"
Yeah,
Alright,
I couldn't get that part.
Nigga said Bush, and he got
I
a nerve to
said
be,
not Bush.
but he got a nerve to be keeping up with the times. Like, nah, this definitely was Bush
That was
time.
the Bush era.
And I'm like, yo, so did you? Do you need to register? Oh, yeah, I don't even know how to register to vote. But you voted before? Yeah. Well,
Why'd you bring it up the past, bro?
because you're an idiot. All right. What happened?
Yo, nah, I'm about to tell the nigga put his phone on mute.
Yeah, you Trey. We got Truzy Trey in the house tonight.
You know what you can do, Margie?
No, we don't know what you do.
Smoke this vibe.
Back to it. Yo.
Yo.
We are fucking back, y'all.
Yeah, man. Sorry for the delay, man. I know what it is.
The devil let Mu go.
The devil let Mu go.
That's good, yo. This is this is Mu to God, and the devil let me go.
Word. Mu to God and Young Money. Nah, I don't like Young Money. Just
I like Young Money.
I don't
It's
like
all
Young-
yours now. You get that?
Oh, yo, welcome to the
that
Mu
shit was
Money
too far.
podcast. This is like episode 5. That's good.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I like that number.
word. And I heard that episode
4.5.
4
Oh, episode 4.
got really good reviews, and that was
Yeah.
what's up.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take the feedback that we've gotten, and we're gonna not. I guess we're gonna not take it lightly. I guess, and we're gonna. But either way, we're improving. And
Yeah.
that's the whole point of it. You know what I mean? I'm back at it. You know, living life.
Good. Back on your feet. Back on
Nah,
your
I'm not back on my feet. Well, I am back on my feet. You know what? Every day when you wake up and the day is above ground is a blessing. So I'm gonna look at it like that. Everything is good. I'm back at it.
Good. Because I definitely tried to record an episode without you, and it did not work out. It was trash. It wasn't trash, but it definitely was like God's
Who tried to do it?
him and his Catfish. Rocky and Catfish.
Don't do that.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Before we continue this,
Yeah, 'cause you wasn't
Amina
here.
needs to know.
There was don't listen to this man. He's talking a bunch of bullshit. This shit doesn't.
But are you talking about?
He's talking about that, yeah. But don't listen to that, man.
No, we got to the bottom of it when I was trying to record that they catfished each other.
Nobody catfish nobody.
Catfished each other.
Nobody. I didn't catch the fish. Nobody.
My mind is like,
Please don't listen to Money. Money's just talking a bunch of bullshit right there.
So who got catfished?
No one.
Both of them.
So you. All right, now
He thought
wait. Let's clear this up. Let's because you gotta talk to a nigga who didn't know that, who thought we had to register every year to vote or every month or whatever the fuck he thought.
Every 2
Anyway.
years.
So listen. So are you saying that you did not get catfish because
Of nothing. It's not no because I just didn't. Please don't listen to Money. Buddy
So how'd
just
you
being
get
an
to
ass.
How'd I get
hold
to
on,
this?
everybody will have their time. Good.
Alright. We was talking about catfishing.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere along the lines, his lady says, "Oh, I expected Rock to be taller from the pictures." And then Rock come out his mouth and said, "I expected you to be bigger in your pictures." So I just assumed,
Wait,
niggas catfish
wait.
each other.
I did not see. I didn't even say that.
This is my story, nigga.
No.
It's my story. Y'all niggas
And
had.
he got a chance to tell it, so now I just want to say something on his behalf. Is I find it funny that Rocky my nigga, Rocky my nigga, yo. Like I know niggas, you are true to who you are. I thought you was gonna be bigger. Said to her big woman, like. Bruh, like bitch, you disappointed me. Your medium-sized ass. I was expecting you to be a lot bigger than that. So therefore,
They catfished each other.
Yo.
Now, before I go ahead and give it
And bang the
gavel of this, what's your side? And go.
There wasn't no catfish. I don't even know what the fuck he got his story from.
Okay.
Yeah, she thought I was taller, but that was her stupidity because she seen me in a picture sitting down. Like, I don't know how you thought I was taller because I was sitting down. Who knows?
Okay.
Like, and Money's an asshole because Money's like, oh, but you had old pictures up there, so Rock thought you was bigger. Like, but you not. You smaller because you lost weight. So that's where he gets the whole.
I assume that they both sold themselves short.
Nah,
She expected a taller
She
nigga. He expected a bigger girl.
bitch.
I mean, it's like, damn, y'all both disappointed. Y'all catfished each other. It's alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Money, yo.
A catfish is, right?
A catfish
It's when you
somebody
come out
shows
your
up.
mouth and say, hey, I'm actually 5'5". And I tell a nigga, hey, I'm 5'10".
He took the tall pictures.
I ain't put my Timbs on for them pictures. I'm sorry.
Yo, nah. First of all, you know you good on them angles. The angles can make a motherfucker.
I don't know. I don't even take pictures.
Yo,
Let
but
me
when
get
you
on
do,
my angles.
when you do, you take them in a tall fashion.
Nah,
all right, so you
I
don't
ain't gonna
know.
start. All rock selfies look like mug shots and shit.
All this shit like he's straight faced. These niggas never smile.
When he's holding the camera up to himself, like,
Oh,
smile,
what are we
nigga.
talking about? Listen, one of our feedbacks was that we are all over the place. Oh my gosh, this is what they were talking about.
This is kind of
This
good.
is the all over the place podcast. Like no, it's a decent name. But
We
no,
got
like,
bad AKAs for our name, like the Mu&Money
Yo,
podcast,
man.
AKA the yo, AKA we all over the place.
all over the place.
We all over this.
Yo, man, but look, man, you know, maybe we'll get like an email one day. You guys can write in. Our listeners can write in about what they think is.
Man, we gotta get niggas an email to reach niggas. I got an email set up. Oh, bang.
Do
Open.
that last, man. Come on, man. Go all over the place. Here we go again.
You're right.
All right, so let's give a shout out to anything about black people that have done something really well this week.
Besides them giving out filtered water at all the little shelters because Newark has lead in
I mean, fuck them. We didn't even know we had that. So we didn't know they had to knock on the door like, here, man, just for that lead in your pipes. The fuck are you talking about?
Ben
God damn it, I hate being in the hood,
how long
bro.
we been living in North, yo?
I'm just saying,
I'm
man.
just saying. So if we just finding this shit out, how long we been drinking this?
You mean if Superman Rise Baraka
Ben
came
stopped
around?
drinking no water a while ago.
Chill,
I'm
bro,
just
because
saying.
we used to fill that shit up. I used to drink from the faucet.
Yo.
Like,
Newark had the best water in the county.
one
in the county, yeah, we had good water, yo, and then out of nowhere,
Then they started bottling that shit up and selling it as Polish Spring, and we fucked us all up.
I don't know what's going on, but they giving out free waters, dog. You know, you want to go around the corner and get some, like, filtered water.
yeah,
and
right
shit.
there at Boylan Street.
Word, shout out to them.
Hilarious.
It's some other spots. I don't have the list, but I know the shit right around the corner.
Yo, I just want to say R.I.P. to the young lives lost on South 15th and West End.
South 15th and West End. What happened over there? I'm not really sure. I'm very.
One nigga got shot on South 15th on October 7th, and another nigga got shot like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
They had West
R.I.P.
End,
to
all the way
them.
West End and Stuyvesant blocked off.
Yikes. Prayers to those families.
So that's that.
Yeah, besides that, ain't really much been going on. I don't know. Niggas getting locked up. That's what I've
Not
been on.
black excellence, man. Damn.
No, it's not much black excellence popping this week.
All right, well.
Unless you,
All right, well, I guess
you know,
we're moving on from that segment.
Word. You know, shout out to Newark, though, you know.
I mean, if that's the case, you know, they
You
are
gotta
filming the
shout
Joker
out
movie.
these-
Oh, they are filming a
Oh,
Joker movie
yeah,
downtown.
they are
Right.
filming that. Fucking outrageous traffic, but it's awesome, you know.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with that Joker movie. I don't really want to dive into it because I feel like that has. What does that have to do with any other DC film? That's going to be a whole nother podcast. We're going to talk about movies and films. But yeah, all right, they're shooting that shit downtown. Kids are blown. They never seen a payphone before and shit. Like, I noticed that.
Oh yeah, kids are mind blown about the payphone thing, and it set me back. It made me like just sit back in my car like, Oh man, yeah, I remember when I was young.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, I'm still young, man. I just remember when I was younger, and I thought everything was old and shit, yo. And now I'm like in that category of like old shit.
Where
Like people consider you old. Kids, yo.
I guess, yeah, if you remember payphones and shit, if you remember using a payphone, you could probably say you're old.
I remember being sent to the corner so I could put the mail in the mailbox. We don't have those. Jesus Christ.
Where?
Yeah, there's no mailboxes.
They are mailboxes, right? They're very...
In front of the post office. In front of the police department.
It ain't in the hood.
It ain't not how they used to be on every other corner like liquor stores.
Go get that.
No. Yeah. I guess you're right. I'm about to say, I don't know where the nearest mailbox is around this motherfucker. I'll run down on the mail
post
lady.
office.
I'll run down on the mail lady. Take that.
Oh, yeah. Nah, I mean.
Run down on her.
Well, now we ain't got no choice.
Shit.
But, yeah, man, you know, just the things that... What else? Have y'all watched that thing on YouTube, the 90s? Rock did.
The 90s. I thought it was a documentary that was supposed to be on Netflix. It was a bunch of them.
Yeah,
I didn't watch none of them. I heard of it, but I was going to watch it. But
Yeah, they got the 80s and they got
like
the
the
70s.
90s,
So I'm excited.
80s and 70s.
I seen some. Okay, we was watching the other day.
It was
Okay.
the 90s and shit. It was pretty nostalgic to watch.
Imagine.
You know, they was talking about all types of TV shows and things like that, and just crazy stuff. Like it was just like,
So who
wow,
gonna
we
run it
had
now?
such a good one of them hoes. We got such a
I'm trying to fill out the application book.
good childhood.
No, I think we did. I think
90s
as far as our
was
childhood, we were the last ones to enjoy childhood because
Yeah,
most
yo.
niggas we didn't have phones. We had to go outside.
We
And you
had,
hear
to,
shit
we had to
like
just make up shit to do. Like I don't
little
even
niggas
know,
ain't running in and out the house with
I
their
don't
cell
even know
phones.
kids today know how to play shit like Manhunt. Like, do they even know what that is?
Nah.
Niggas even know what wall
They-
ball is.
Nah.
They don't know what none of that.
Little girls
outside
don't jump
shit is.
rope
That
no
shit
more,
is
none of
kinda
that shit.
crazy. That shit's kind of sad too, cause it's like, nah, you don't have no like.
The imagination is it's kind of shot. The imagination's kind of shot.
Yeah, that's
No,
kind of.
that's-
I don't really like that. Well, I mean, you
DC
know, I
was
guess that's the
Excuse
whole thing. But you know, like the '90s
Oh,
thing was
really?
good. That shit. Y'all gotta check out. It was real.
I
Cool.
wonder what the '80s shit gonna look like. Like it's
Oh.
gonna just be like crack, 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 crack,
That's
crack,
hilarious.
crack.
It's gonna be Atari and
Atari and crack, crack,
and
crack.
then crack. Yeah. And I don't know. In the '70s, gonna be prostitution and crack,
And
crack,
porn
crack,
and shit.
porn and crack. The beginning of crack.
Big mustaches and shit.
Word, it's gonna be some wild shit. But see, here we go, being those young folks again, talking about old shit that we don't know nothing about. See what I mean? We just talking about them kids.
I seen
Don't be
fucking
those
Boogie
kids.
Nights.
I seen fucking Boogie Nights.
I seen Blow.
I
So-
seen.
so
I seen.
so all I need
these
to
things,
know.
man. I know. That's how they got
Cocaine
down back in the
cowboys.
day.
Word. I don't need to know nothing else about the '70s.
Yo,
Niggas is getting money and
what
everybody's
about
fucking.
the Aladdin movie that's coming out? You know, the Will Smith's playing the genie. You know,
I'm
that's
looking forward to
exciting.
that as being that, you know.
That's exciting. I'm excited for that. I
Nah,
like
it's
Will
supposed to
Smith,
be-
man.
nah.
Who's happier than Will Smith at the moment?
I'm kind of mad. You know, when you see a nigga too happy, it kind of makes you like, all right, bro.
No, you can't be mad at that.
I could be mad at Will Smith.
Nah, you
if I
can. You
wanted
can be
to.
mad at. You can be mad at anybody else but Will Smith. Why, yo? Because like, you got all that money. and you got
Nigga
all
been
that shit,
happy. Like, I don't want to see it now. You been happy. Get out of here.
Nah, man. Damn, money. You is like.
I'm sorry. I'm being
Don't bring
negative,
it
Nancy.
down, man. Don't bring
Just
it
saying,
down.
man. Will Smith is like my stepfather. Like I always,
Oh,
you know what I mean. So I can shoot them shots.
All right,
Just that daddy
you know
will.
that nigga. All right, so you
Word.
know that nigga personally.
You know what I mean?
You know,
So-
that's that.
So nigga, fuck
Hey,
that.
so can I ask you the same question I asked these two yesterday?
Okay, sidebarring us after we said we going everywhere else. Go.
My bad.
Word.
Yo, remember the question I asked you yesterday about if you could go back in time?
Um,
If you could go back in time, right?
Mhm.
Say you from here and you go back in time and like say you can pick to be any artist that you want to be,
Mhm.
who would it be?
I kind of know what answer already in my head. Go ahead.
You know my answer.
I think so.
At any time.
So from anybody from this time, you could go back in the past and you could become that person before they became the person now that they are. You could literally take somebody's whole identity and make it yourself. Who would it be?
I'm stuck between two people right now. I can
He said
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Mhm.
He said Jay-Z, and I said T-Pain.
Interesting. Why'd you say T-Pain?
Because T-Pain music, like you can bump his music like
Oh, his shit is loud.
any time and it'll bump. And his shit lasts forever.
I would have to go and say, if I could take anybody's life of any artist, it would have to be Jamie Foxx. And I'm going to say that because I like acting. I like movies. I like music. I like all that shit. And he's great at all of that shit. I like stand up. He's awesome at all of that. And people thought he was gonna do real bad at Ray, and he actually made it a classic. He actually did awesome. He did great. He did, name a person you would chose better than that. So I'm gonna go with Jamie Foxx because I like the Jamie Foxx show. I like his his upbringing. And one of my favorite movies is Any Given Sunday. One of the best football movies ever in life is Any Given Sunday.
The best
Is it the best football movie?
What, that and The Program? Are you old enough to know The Program?
Yeah, I know, bro. What about? I might sound soft for saying this. What about The Blind Side? I like The Blind Side. Where she took the black
Shit, what
dude
about
in.
Varsity Blues? What about Remember the Titans?
Gridiron Gang.
Yeah, that's another one.
Y'all don't get y'all CW family ass niggas watching ass bullshit now. Maybe the Varsity Blues. Maybe
I'm about
not.
to say Varsity Blues was dope ass.
Right, Varsity Blues was dope. I mean, and it got a lot of classic niggas and shit.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. That's a dope movie. But Any Given Sunday is my personal favorite. First of all, I'm Jamie Foxx here. What they're not going to do is tell me that my movie is the best movie.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Any Given Sunday, that's the movie where he kept throwing up before he was playing.
Yeah, it had El Cool J in it and shit.
Yeah,
it was a classic. Al Pacino was the coach.
Scarface
Classic. All right, and they got some really classic touchdown moves that I think the NFL should, if they could, they would do it. Classic.
Like the fucking
like when they were doing
celebrations
it,
and
they threw the bomb over and everybody on the field fell the fuck out. That shit was hard. Like everybody, even the nigga that was over at the end fell the fuck out. Like that shit was so gangster, and them niggas would get fined like a motherfucker. Like oh man, they get fined like a motherfucker. But it'd be so well worth like seeing that shit. But I like the movie, man. I'll choose to be Jamie Foxx. Show. And my next person, if I could do a runner up, would be Prince.
that was the answer I thought. That's the one I picked. Prince.
I'm a huge motherfucking Prince fan, bro. I am willing to go back all the way in time, just for me to create the revolution.
I said T-Pain.
If I was Prince, I would only be trying to fuck the 7 Heaven girl. From what was her name?
This nigga. And this is why. Stay over there, Lil Wayne.
I know.
Go back to the Ninth Ward, Lil Wayne.
Lil Tunechi.
Hey,
damn, man. You, JJ, just quiet like normal.
He got Beyonce in his pocket.
Yeah, he good. Look, he like I'm on tour right now.
He got Beyonce. My bitch gonna make it.
Yeah, like, me and my bitch gonna make it, man. Shit finna be litty.
Out here making YouTube series. Out here trying to find the future.
And that nigga Jamie Foxx out here fucking Katie Holmes, man. Fucking Tom Cruise.
He's still fucking Katie Holmes?
Yeah, they out and about now.
Katie Holmes ain't even that deal.
She not, yo.
She's not that deal. She must got some fire.
But then again, yo, that's how you gotta know, yo. It all comes to time where you gotta, they must gotta be looking past looks.
Katie Holmes got some fire. It gotta be
like, damn, we really connected. Like, you know what I mean? Because they've been messing around for years.
They got that spirit.
Yeah, they got like the nigga Malik Yoba. Y'all remember that shit from NYPD Blue?
Y'all gonna just.
As long as she sucks dick until she cries.
No, or she sucks dick till she cries. I'm trying to figure out what makes Katie Holmes so fucking fire.
Oh, I don't know.
How does she look? I don't know who Katie Holmes is. How you spell
it?
This nigga buddy.
How? Yo, you look Google Katie Holmes and tell me if you would be like
dick until she cries.
Something? What's the deal?
I don't know what to say to that.
What's the deal?
I can't relate. I don't know.
What's the deal? I just want to understand.
I know this chick. What TV show she's from?
All them shits.
Alright, say the
all them shits. 9027 Heaven. I don't know, nigga. All
9027 Heaven.
902.
Yeah, 9027 Heaven, nigga. He just named 2 shows together.
He in all the shits.
He just being racist.
He's like Scream 2. I know what you
did
last
winter.
That's
such a good fucking question,
man. I know what you did.
That's such a good question, and the fact that you would be T-Pain.
Basic ass book.
Interesting.
At least I know she looked regular as hell.
Swags.
No, but I felt you, yo, because even when he said that shit last night, it was like T-Pain, all niggas, like.
But T-Pain got that work though.
He produced music.
And me and you got a song together. Blame It On was probably his hardest record. No, only because I was on it. So
T-Pain work with everybody. Damn, can't be better than I think about that shit. If I picked Wayne,
what's the first song?
You the only nigga who's head. They deaf for auto-tune.
If somebody said T-Pain, what's the first song that comes in your head?
Bartender.
What'd you say?
Bartender.
I buy me a drink and I'm in love with a stripper. That's the.
I don't know. Bartender popped in my head.
But he literally had an era in the '90s where it was just T.
Whoa, time out.
Well, not the 90s.
Yeah, about to say that's not sound. Not the '90s.
Not the '90s.
He had an era though. He had
an
era.
Like you could really play any T-Pain song and it bump.
He didn't have an era. He had a run. It's a difference.
I think he's.
I don't think he had a run. He had an error, bro. You could go back to
He started the whole thing. He revamped the whole thing.
That shorty snap shit, he got that little John
And then
and picked up
auto-tune.
on it, and then it was over.
He auto-tune. He brought auto-tune back because I always thought auto-tune started way back in the day with
Yeah.
like them Cali niggas
Yeah.
or some shit like that. Whatever was on, whoever that nigga was on California Love. He was like the first nigga I could think of. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was his real fucking voice, I think. I don't know. I'm just
Whose
I
voice?
think
the
that was
nigga
his real
that started
voice.
who started auto-tune. Not T-Pain, but the nigga I said one of them niggas that made was on the hook in California Love.
California.
Y'all think
No
y'all don't think it came from the
party.
niggas that did Candy? Tastes like candy. That whole shit is auto tune.
Yeah, that's the. What's that nigga name? I'm trying to think.
I don't fucking know. The name was
You talking about the
Cameo.
group?
The group was named Cameo. So like I don't know
Cameo.
who his name was. But they even go back further than that. Cause I mean you got even the Pusha shit. Well, not further than that, but Pusha got auto tune on it. Mass 70 shit got auto tune on it. Like I mean I
T-Pain
don't.
put it back.
I just think
But-
T-Pain put it in a different
This,
light. Like
this nigga, he done blew auto tune up when he dropped that.
which
Death
was
to
not even his
Auto-Tune.
intentions. See, all right, I got it. So now all the
Auto-Tune.
shit that they talking about, like that shit that had Drake, that they came out with the LeBron, you know, they talking in
Oh,
the
the
thing,
shot,
whatever.
Yeah, the shot.
Now he's and the thing, Drake's had he felt like he wanted to attack Pusha T, like punch this nigga in the face when he started talking about his boy with MS, but didn't want to talk about. But he didn't want to punch him in the face when he started talking about him being a deadbeat son, being a deadbeat dad and all that shit. So rules apparently have changed in hip hop and shit, where niggas feel like you cannot insert certain things into rap beef, into everyday life. I don't feel that way, because I mean, like if that's the case, so many beefs have happened after Biggie and Tupac. If the black culture, if hip hop in general felt that way, they would have put a stamp on that shit, dampened that shit down right after them, because we all know that shit was taken completely out of context. Now that you know everybody, not everybody's story is coming out clearly. Everything that was happening was
Between
just
Biggie and
a
Pac.
fucking misunderstanding, like
Yeah.
some real fucked up shit. Like and two people lost their lives. And people, when you think about it, they were like 24. They were like really young. We're older than them niggas.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And so you got to think about that. Now I don't think beef should change in rap hip, because I mean it's just supposed to be personal. Y'all do that rap battle shit, and that shit looks hardcore.
No, rap battle would be way different. I'd be feeling
That
like,
shit
listen.
look-
different from
That shit just looks
Sometimes-
some different shit like this. That nigga punch a nigga in the face
I'm
or
about to
not.
say,
Like,
yeah.
I'm
I be looking
confused.
like niggas in rap battle got them some different type of thug
That's some
niggas.
different type of
that's a
Niggas
real
got
beef.
patience.
Yeah, that's
real
Not
beef.
even the real
that.
beef. Them niggas got patience.
Yeah,
I be feeling
that
like,
shit
hey
be some
yo,
other shit.
all this talking, I rap, nigga, all the spit, all that. Nah.
That's some different shit. So my
And
thing
on top
is,
of the spit, it's like, nigga, fuck your baby, I'll punch your child. It's like,
so they start bringing up. They start bringing up when Jay had said the whole "I skidded on your seat, left condoms on your baby seat." They say he apologized about
he
that. but
apologized, but
Jay-
he said because his mom's made him apologize.
His mother even said it herself. Had to clear that shit up. Like,
that's
he
his
wasn't
mom's.
trying to apologize. Like his mother had to bring it down to him. Like nigga,
As
this
far
is
as-
crazy.
as
man.
far as the-
Don't say no shit like that. He like you right.
As far as
Get
like
my shit together. I'll
a beef and
apologize.
rap,
Like, and that's it.
I don't think that the rules change. I think the niggas that's getting into the beef are just more sensitive than the niggas that we grew up
I
on.
don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know why
yeah.
I don't
I
know
feel
why
like-
there's sensitivity needed. Like my thing is,
But that's what it is. Drake wants to punch this nigga in the face because
No, he
you
didn't
talked
say
about
that.
my
He
friend.
said he wanted somebody to punch him in the face.
Oh
which
well,
also
man. You know
Nah,
how much.
what's that video we watched yesterday? It was like the dude was talking about like how the Drake and Pusha T beef was like Pusha T was getting so disrespectful. Drake was just like, "Fuck it, I'm not even trying to rap against that nigga
That was
because
the
he's
same
getting
shit.
too personal.
That was the same shit.
He getting mad personal for
But
no
what's
reason.
personal?
But that's
He
still-
talking about my kids.
Nah,
That's
but
personal.
some I'm saying battle rap is
man.
battle rap. Yo,
Rap, bro.
every time I think about battle rap and I think about this discussion and everybody talk about the disrespect with battle rap, I always my main source or my main reference is the Styles P and Aaliyah line. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Styles P said Aaliyah is one less bitch in the Rockaway coat after she died. If it ain't gonna get no more disrespectful than that. It's not. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I didn't know he said that.
He said that.
Damn sure
He said that, and it was like that's when the whole Locks and Rockefeller beef was going on, and then just he said, I know you fuck with the bitch that make Rock the boat.
Again,
Now that's
one
one
of
less
the things.
bitch in the Rockaway coat.
Hey,
Woo!
and
So
what,
weird.
that's one thing just to add to the fire. Like there we go again. Like rap has always been a personal thing, if not to no one else, to the culture, bro. Like that's just what it is. Like so when niggas say, oh,
I mean,
and my thing is he felt disrespected when a nigga brought his wife up. Now to me he didn't even say nothing disrespectful. But
Didn't John say something about Haley?
I don't know what he said, but he
went off.
Hey
But
man, we
did
can't
that
even
stop
don't
that shit,
bring
though?
that beef
But
up.
that-
Why? Because John ended up getting destroyed.
I mean, he still got destroyed, but the nigga kept on coming back though.
Nah,
that's my whole purpose behind saying it.
That's my goes to my point of how sensitive, how people take it. The people in the battles or in the beef are the sensitive ones. Drake felt like, oh, you said something about my homie and his condition makes you just want to punch you in the mouth. It don't make me want to rap. That's just your sensitivity, nigga. That's you not feeling like that.
Nah, I agree with you.
Cause Pusha probably thought there's mad other shit he said in that verse that probably felt like it's warranted a punch in the face. But it's a battle rap. You gonna get these bars. Alright, we'll deal with that. I'll deal with that when I see you. If you wanna punch me in the face, I guess you'll punch me when I see you. But that's not about to dumb down my lines just to avoid that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm not doing
But
that.
then again, that comes back to our era, yo. How many niggas got in the fights, physical fights over battle raps?
You know how me motherfuckers probably should have slapped the shit out of Styles P for that shit he said? I ain't never heard that nigga apologize. I ain't never heard that nigga apologize. Like, nigga, you know how many motherfuckers was hurt by that? I don't even say motherfuckers was hurt because I feel like the line went so far on the radar, and I guess the line is so disrespectful, that's why it doesn't get brought up like that. Because I feel like no one brings that line up all the time. It got brought up like one time I heard somebody mention it in battle rap, and they brought it up, and it was like, thank you. I thought I was the only nigga who remembered that line.
yo, well, everybody dissed her when she died though. Remember Starbuck?
Yeah,
Wow.
but they radio person. He's a star, and they on radio.
But I mean,
We battle rapping in the song. I ain't see. Well, what's the point of me bringing up Believe? Just to hurt your feelings. She don't rap. Only thing she was doing at the time was laying in the grave. I don't know. And on top of that, only thing we connected is you fucking with Dame Dash. So if you only fucking with, if that's all I could connect and I'm just sending shots, he could have said mad shit. He could have said something about Dame Dash mama, something about Jay-Z mama. Nah, nigga said, let me talk about Aaliyah. So, I feel like it's all about the sensitivity of the people. I don't think rap or bad beef is. Niggas is sensitive.
yeah.
Niggas sensitive. These new niggas is super sensitive.
I don't think rap has any room for sensitivity.
Oh, but everybody's sensitive and they just take it as don't disrespect me. But it's like, no, you're sensitive, nigga. This shit wasn't a sensitive place. This was the place where I could say fuck you and fuck everything you stand for.
They regularize
And it's
people
cool.
outside
Now,
of that shit, though.
yeah, but
I mean,
still,
if you take that rap title away, you a regularized person.
Alright, that's
you
don't.
gonna fight, you gonna disrespect.
It's
You
right.
still disrespecting me as a person.
Well,
But
don't
it's not like
don't
you
talk to me over
disrespecting
beats. Don't talk to me over beats.
But
then.
it's not like you're disrespecting me, just me. It's like me and you talking. You're putting me on the track and letting everybody in the world
Don't talk to
listen
me.
you
If you don't want me to dish on the track, call me.
Cause you know how that shit goes. Niggas listen to it. That shit like your man's like, yo, that nigga really talk about
And that's
you.
my point.
Like,
If you're that sensitive and you can't take words over beats, you better call that nigga before you let the song off. That's what I'm tell you.
That's true. I mean,
Let
I
the
don't
song-
know. I don't know if that's true neither. I mean, my thing is, as artists,
It's happened.
we're artists. So
Right.
my thing is, if I got something to say,
you gonna say it on
I'm
the
gonna
track.
say it.
Nigga,
And I said it on the track, destroy everybody.
You
And
said,
so,
I
like, and
leave
that's just
everything on the paper.
Yeah,
right?
that's it. And then we'll go from there. I don't think the purpose is to make it street, my nigga. That's the point I'm trying to make. It went street and we lost 2 people. It did. And not to mention some more.
happened where somebody actually died.
Them
Rap-
two
rap
Rappers,
beefs?
between two rappers you know was beefing, and one of them died or both of them died. It was just only Biggie and Tupac.
I don't see.
Everybody has a
we
beef
just-
and then stop. They'll beef, get hot, and then they'll disappear.
Nah.
Well, that
No.
also had to do with a lot of
Everybody
background
clout
talk
chasing,
too.
though.
You feel me?
Nah,
That's a
niggas
lot
be-
of background talk. A lot of people was also involved that wasn't artists themselves, and that's just not
Yeah,
how
I feel
it
like
goes,
some beat. I feel like I guess they're the only two.
But them niggas
I don't know,
beefing
rappers
on-
that be-
They was beefing on the coasters though. This nigga in West.
I feel
this
like
nigga
some
in
of these
Coast.
rappers, sometimes rappers that be getting shot. Who's to say there wasn't no music beef?
My nigga.
When two
That right
coasters
there
going against
alone,
each other.
that right there alone should have at least like if it wasn't so much loud noise, it could have brought them down a notch. Cause I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sure them two, especially
They could have talked that
hood
shit out.
nigga, some
Nah,
hood
but
nigga would be like,
it
yo,
was the
whole
era.
world on my side.
It
Bro.
was
That
just
shit could've
what
humbled you like a
everything going
motherfucker, like,
on.
hold on,
So
y'all.
you
Like,
telling me Pac and Biggie couldn't have a conversation?
They
to
could've.
talk that shit
They
out?
could've.
I don't think the people that
I
was
think that
behind
everybody
them were
around
allowed.
them wasn't trying to have a
That's what
conversation.
I'm saying. Yeah, I think they could have. I think them two, like as men, my nigga, like y'all two could have just walked into a room. What the fuck me and Rocky supposed to say? Y'all niggas want to talk alone? All right.
But my nigga rocking my ear telling me, nah,
Nah,
fuck that
fuck
nigga.
that.
Yeah,
Talk
fuck
to
that
him,
nigga. You
and
like,
I'm listening
yeah,
to him because you
yeah.
my mans. I got-
So you thinking like I mean I don't know. I just think that it's just no
It coulda
place
came out.
for sensitivity. Like if we gonna rap, we gonna rap, and we gonna beef. All right, we
It's-
beefing it. Then when it's over, it's over. When you feel like we should sit down, we have to sit down, get our communicate the right way, get our problems on the table, and keep it moving. All that oh, I didn't want to stop the beef or whatever, and I didn't want to reply back and all that shit. Oh, come on, man. Like just say
bitch if you don't respond.
Yeah, just say not even that. Just say you don't have nothing else to say. Like if you don't have a comeback, you just don't have a comeback, my nigga.
You can't, and you will be labeled as you got me beat.
Nah, you could
just
take an L.
Meek Mill don't mean we was expecting him to be Pusha. A lot of these,
and on top of that,
rap ass niggas don't even know about Pusha T. Don't even know about lyrics.
On top of that,
so like,
taking a step back and not even responding sometimes is the better response. Look what happened with Meek Mill. Meek Mill probably, I don't know. Meek Mill probably would have had I guess the way it turned out now, I guess he's alright, but he probably turned out a little different. He probably ignored Drake. Instead of dropping the little two joints he dropped that was trash, that made it just look like, nah, my gosh. Oh man, Drake murked you.
I think that Meek Mill just took it from a different perspective. Like when that back-to-back shit came out, he was like, "Oh, I have nothing else to say." Not to mention he put it out as a regular song.
track.
Like it comes on in clubs, like
it's
bars. Like it's a regular
like,
ass
niggas
track.
Is rapping,
So
but they're not really realizing what he's saying.
Oh no, they know what he's saying. They love it, and it's a thing. So now it's like, damn, that shit.
Yeah, it went from it was like, damn, this nigga about to make money off this shit. Instead of me going back in the booth and just directing, like, damn.
And you know what all of the fans did was like, all right, Drake got that one.
That's it.
That was it. That's it, my nigga.
It.
It's no need for y'all to shoot each other. Hold on, there ain't no need for that. Like, it's no need for y'all to not make music.
Niggas ain't holding that shit over Meek
Mill
head.
My nigga, that's it.
Drake is not pulling up to your crib and shooting you.
He isn't.
So you not really worried about
who said OVO ain't? Yeah.
But I'm saying though,
niggas get shot.
The era definitely has changed because if you had beef with a nigga, you handing over. You literally could just call somebody and.
That's always been the case. That's always been the case when it comes to celebrity shit and beef. Most of the niggas that be rapping be the niggas that the hood be trying to get the fuck up out of here. So, nigga, we don't need you around us like that. Go do that. But if shit get real, we a phone call away. So everybody got niggas with them. Don't get it fucked up. It's just that's what I look at it like. Drake got somebody that will probably bust everybody's ass if you give him the chance. Like, nigga, it don't matter. But them niggas got lives too. You can't always just call them. You can't be getting niggas involved. Sometimes it gotta be like, alright, this shit dead.
Alright, my thing is, when we gonna get to an age where it's okay to just beef and keep it moving? Like, it's okay, my nigga. Like, you got so much on the line.
When
We're
it's
not
actually
talking about niggas who
skilled
living on
motherfuckers
18th
beefing.
Ave. We're talking about niggas who are living in these big ass homes, doing whatever the fuck they gotta do. Even if rappers aren't making as much money as motherfuckers think they are and shit, like, they not here. We know that for a fact. They not here.
Niggas got too much pride.
They not here. They not in their respective hoods. You know what I mean? They not. That's what But that's what I'm saying. Why is that not enough to keep you where the fuck you at? Like, why you gotta constantly be that way?
Well,
like,
I'm saying if I know my shit, I don't understand what shit, but I know if I know my shit on lock, I know I'm famous fuck. I know my niggas fuck with me, and I got you over there throwing hella beef. It's like I'm gonna pay attention to it because it's like fuck it. This is my opportunity to make my platform more big than what it already is.
Yeah, true. But then look.
In some cases, it all depends on the person though.
Some cases,
nigga, people be out here clout chasing. People do shit.
Absolutely. You got a whole rapper that Tech 6ix9ine nigga. He's.
Big Menace?
Yeah, not Big Menace.
No.
That's another subject. We're going to get to that. That's another thing. That nigga was couch. I have an opinion on it. I think everybody else feels differently about it. But I feel like a certain thing, but we'll get there. Yeah. This shit here, clout chasing.
I'm only about. Now I was about to just say something. What you saying? You saying like you're bigger, and then you go against somebody probably at a lower tier than you. Everybody doesn't do that. Some niggas it works out for some niggas, but some niggas it don't. And I'm gonna say an example right now: Eminem and MGK.
He had no business rapping against him.
No, but the fact that even Eminem replied, it didn't even benefit Eminem replying that much. It benefit the nigga under him.
Yeah,
and really not even that because people stood on because of the clout.
It ain't even hurt. But Eminem is so high.
Still won't even give MGK the respect he deserved for that shit. Like, he not only did he go at him, the shit was hard. He was saying something. It was facts, regardless if people didn't want to hear it. I'm all for facts. I don't give a fuck if it's hard as shit to hear. You like, but it's true though, and that's just what it is. You gotta let it go, my nigga. Like, your favorite rapper's a pussy, and that's just what it is. You may feel fucked up, but that don't mean you a pussy. That just means. Hey, y'all don't know each other personally, motherfucker. Like, y'all, you just like his music, and he appreciates you as a fan, and that's it. Like, moving on. Like, it means nothing. That I just think people get it. It's gonna be a point, like, you see older guys, you see older women, and they not walking around like they walking around like, my nigga, I'm tired. Like, I don't have the time. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to get to an age where you realize, like,
I gotta chill.
I don't have to be arguing with you, my nigga. Or you don't have to get to a certain point in your life. Not even if you living in, you still could live in an urban little hood area or whatever. But own a house, this is not your moment. It's not your moment to come out here and want to argue over something that could just take everything away from you. Like, it's not that deep, my nigga. When is there gonna be that point? Like, bruh,
When
why ain't nobody talking to Snoop Dogg? Am I the only I'm the only person who feel like Snoop Dogg got all the answers? Not only that, I just feel like he got the answers when it comes to the rap niggas.
Not even,
Like,
not
what did he do? He's still cripping it hard. He don't give a fuck. Like, I'm old. I'm a grandpa. I'm crypto. Like I've been crip since the 80s. Nigga, like I'm crip. Like he crip. Like
my life.
But yet nothing
he's like a
stops
spoke.
his bag.
I don't know how he crip on, and I mean on the light and the cut, like what we don't see Snoop do.
But what if Snoop already put his time in?
I'm sure he did. That's why I think he's like a spokesperson now.
Yeah, he's done. But he's gonna always
like Uncle
keep
Crip.
his left foot out.
Uncle Crip.
Yeah. He's gonna always pose to the left. He's gonna always do that. But
that game banging shit no more. He good.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, people should just want to take it from his point of view. Yeah, we seen, him and his wife go through their issues. Right. They broke up. They did this. They did that. But they back together. That it's just some things he probably had to bite the bullet on. Like, some things you just gotta realize. Like,
I think the point of rap beef will get to a point where it's just rap beef and nothing furthermore. When niggas is going out of character is when maybe Money's not getting fucked up about it. 50 Cent made it when Money got fucked up about it. With 50 and Ja. Niggas, Money got fucked up about it. So now niggas, that's why some niggas already be like, I don't beef. As soon as you like, man, fuck you, nigga, like, I don't beef. I shoot niggas. You rap though. So I wanna hear that shit. Like, I don't, like, nigga, you gonna get these bars one way or the other. If I feel like it, like.
And you see what you end up like when you a nigga in the limelight but still can't let the streets go. You a Suge Knight ass nigga. Alright? Like, that's who the fuck you are. Like,
you don't want to be Suge Knight, 40 years old, finally getting 28 years. Like, damn.
Yeah, you don't want that.
You wish you got these 28 years ago, nigga. Don't you?
And it's like some of these niggas just can't change, bro. That's that. It's just some things that I don't feel like. I just feel like people just make it their business. Like, if Drake ain't got nothing to say, you gotta let that shit go, my nigga. Like, alright, he not gonna do nothing to your boy though. Like he, alright, he wished death on your boy. Alright.
Right.
Okay. Alright, my nigga, he ain't dead, is he? And if he died, it ain't gonna be Pusha T's fault.
It ain't gonna be
like,
his wish.
You know what I mean? Yeah, alright, like
that ain't what you. That's not what you better be remembering at the funeral. Like, yo, this nigga.
Like, what you talking about, my nigga? So what?
Let that shit on. Let that sit on Pusha conscience. This ain't the streets,
my nigga. I can't handle it. That shit's just not the streets. Like, bro, when you don't gotta deal with it, you don't gotta deal with it, my nigga. When you selling different air.
These are niggas' livelihood. That's why they take it so personal. It's niggas' livelihood. I think when niggas was doing certain beef back in the day, they wasn't thinking about their money. When Jay-Z and Nas was beefing, I don't think their money was even crossing their mind. I don't think they was their mind was thinking like, yo, if I say this is gonna fuck the money up, they was just saying, I'm about to destroy this nigga. And they just going back and forth. It's just what it was.
They just said fuck it.
They just said fuck it. No one was worrying about the money. That shit probably could have went on as long as, but it just started looking weird. Now it's too long. But it was just like.
So we before we get off on that though, Jay-Z did win that.
In my opinion.
Alright,
I think super ugly.
I hate when people tell me
super ugly.
I hate when people tell me Ether killed them. I'm like, y'all niggas, it was full of lies first.
Ether is the almost the equivalent of what it's if I had to compare it to the Meek Mill and Drake shit. Takeover is back to back.
With a bigger picture. Cause now look, Nas is no Jay. It's when it comes to business or any other aspect.
Nas is regular as dude.
Alright. Period. He hasn't had more #1 albums. He hasn't had more bangers on his album.
Jay-Z spoke all that shit to flourishing, nigga.
Yeah, so I don't get it. Like
that's mad niggas do feel like the security guard nigga Uchiwali verse is better than Nas's.
Oh yo, bruh, even a nigga go around my dick with your tongue. His verse was hard. It was hard. Like it was
Jay-Z, yeah. Back to back. Take over bumps. Don't get it like if somebody throws on Takeover, niggas not gonna like turn off Takeover.
Right, that's another song.
They're gonna let that shit bump. They'll bump. It don't play as much like as often.
Oh, not no more.
But when they
bumps,
when niggas throw on a Takeover in a minute, niggas gonna let that shit bump.
I can remember the day that shit came out, but that's a whole nother thing. But what you was bringing up about Vic Mensa now, recently at one of the awards show, the hip hop shits in the Cypher.
Is it the shit that's coming out tonight?
I mean, I guess so. I mean, I don't have cable. I'm a Fire Stick ass.
I just seen something on my phone.
I don't know what's going on.
There's some
BT
hip hop boys tonight.
Okay, so it was whatever they do to the ciphers, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
They doing a cipher or whatever, and apparently, you know, the ciphers are shot months prior.
Right.
So he said something about Triple X, you know, in his allegations of beating up a woman or kicking over a pregnant woman or whatever he did, you know what I mean? And everybody else is saying you don't speak ill of the dead, and you got to show respect to this and show respect to that, but he wanted to, I guess, issue out a public service. I want to say a public service announcement because I don't want to call it an apology because
He didn't really apologize.
he apologized to one person, which I don't feel like
Barely.
he should have apologized to her. I'm gonna be
Barely.
honest with you. We'll talk, my nigga. It blows my mind. Like every time when you see like niggas be crying for the nigga at the corner, he done got shot up and shit.
Right.
And it's a sad thing that young man's life has ended. But this young man was no angel. And we are not fitting him because he has lost his life talking about, oh, you're talking ill of the dead. Nigga, if when he was alive, he was an ill nigga, then that shit don't die with him, nigga. He's just not here to create that havoc. And he could have been a kid that's trying to change his life. He could have been a kid that's misunderstood. That shit ain't, listen, in the real world, my nigga, that shit, you don't think it's people his age getting caught up here with crimes and all that shit? Ain't nobody gonna walk over here to some, bro, you got another chance, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. No, nigga. I don't give a fuck about your mother being there. This lady being pregnant you had no right to do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's the whole point.
The only reason why I have a problem with Vic shit with that shit, I understand and I agree with what you say. I can dig it. My problem with the shit is he already was he was in the same boat. So for a nigga to be in the same boat talking about I don't want to advocate niggas that abuse women and whoop-de-whoop, it's like, hey, my nigga, you was on record abusing women, whoop-de-whoop. If I want to be technical, besides him dying and the case being thrown out because he was dead, she didn't want to press charges or whatever the case. She was on some shit like she was lying. She showed up to the nigga memorial. She didn't act like she hated that nigga. She act like she tossed the charges out, like she wasn't with the shits no more. So it was like, even before he died and the shit got dismissed, it already was looking like that shit was about to be dismissed. He already was in like denying this. He was already like, nah, I didn't do it. Whether whoop-de-whoop, figure he's young, but if you a nigga, I'm talking about as far as Vic, if you already admitted or been kind of like you did the same shit.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Is he accused of beating somebody?
He admitted it. He admitted that he choked and did all this shit to his girl and all this shit. It was on Breakfast Club. One of his old interviews on the Breakfast Club. It's old.
I didn't know.
Right? My point. That's why I said I don't like it. So you did this. You figured you changed your ways. That's not you no more. You grown past that.
Mm-hmm.
Why you trying to shit on a nigga who's practically did the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking around saying, I didn't do it. She's lying. And then somewhere along the line, she came out and said, I was lying. Before he died. So it's like, how you trying to shit on that man when you were guilty of the same exact thing? And
Well, I gotta take that back then. I had no idea that Rick Mensa. I'm just saying that if you already said something, there's no need to apologize to it if it's facts. Now, I don't think you should be somebody pointing the finger if you out here beating women up too and shit.
even if it's not your thing. Even if you did it before, my nigga. You
can't
can't talk
before you. It's a bad.
You know what I mean? You did it before. I don't want to hear about you being young, because that little nigga was young. I don't want to hear about nothing. I don't want to hear no excuses. You did it before. That's not your MO no more? Or that's not your MO? Maybe it just happened, a mistake, an argument, you just went too far, whatever. That's not your MO? I understand that. People grow, people change.
Mm-hmm.
And now, unless you want that same energy applied to you, nigga, because you a rapper too. You out here want
some energy, because I don't even know if Rick Mensa song.
You out here rapping and doing shit. You want to be known and want to be legendary and all that shit. Now what happens when niggas pull that same shit on you? What you gonna say? Oh, nah, that's not me. That's old. That's not me no more. The problem with that is you ain't get that man to even say that.
Well, no one does. The people who killed him to give him that time to say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I feel like you could have felt like you don't want to glorify niggas who beat chicks. Mm-hmm. I don't think the little nigga was glorifying niggas who beat shit. He was. That was
hip hop culture shouldn't be glorified.
Just say hip hop culture then.
Yeah, that's what he could have said.
Know what I mean?
Yeah,
just say hip hop culture. Don't throw this man under the bus.
For what's already said.
Don't throw that man under a bus. Don't try to shit on him, shit on his legacy. And I'm sure you recorded your verse after he died, because nobody was calling Triple X a legend until he died. I don't give a fuck. I listened to Trill X before he died. Nobody was running around talking about this nigga's legendary. Nobody was talking that he's compared to Pop. Nobody was talking that
saying
talk.
all that stuff about him. I mean, I like
After
that
he
Don't Cry
died.
record and everything.
After he died, people were saying these
About
things.
that.
And I understand, man. It's the internet. Niggas is a stretch. I don't think Trill X is Pac. I had my discussion with niggas like they were two different niggas. They rap for two different causes. Can't say that he was that, but that talk wasn't being presented or put on his name until he died. So when I hear that, it's like, oh, you talking about calling niggas legends, and I'm like, oh, so this is after bro died, because nobody was calling this nigga a legend before that. Like, damn, my nigga, you could have went without that shit, or you could have just said, yo, as a hip hop, we shouldn't celebrate that shit as hip hop culture. I mean, everybody kill that shit, cause you been on the same boat, my nigga. You been on the same boat.
Hey, I think LeBron is in the Rolls Royce that we was looking at yesterday.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's mad random. But so the fact that it aired, I guess, with his mom's in the crowd, I guess like you probably didn't expect that. But what type of attention was you trying to draw to yourself, whether his mom's was gonna be in that crowd or not?
Nah, I did. Now that's the question. Now, I mean, I guess he was just trying to put on Front Street that niggas should just stop beating up on women. But my nigga, real talk.
Yeah, if you just trying to say stop beating up on bro, stop saying we shouldn't praise a nigga that's like, come on, bro.
Yeah, man, but still, man, my thing is I just don't want the nigga to apologize for some shit he already said. Like, that public service announcement was crazy.
That shit trash.
We didn't need that, my nigga.
That shit was trash.
Yeah, stick to your word, bro.
Yeah, that shit was trash. It was trash. I didn't feel like it wasn't necessary, and then didn't like, and still it just made it made it worse. It felt like it felt like you kicked extra dirt on my nigga name. Like,
I think this is a great segue to the next topic. Since we're on abusive guys, how do you think about Fab's allegations of Jersey picking up on those charges? Because we already knew that us being Jersey niggas and all, we knew that Jersey will pick up a case in a heartbeat. Okay, so Jersey and one of those places where we don't press charges if we don't have evidence. New Jersey operates as a Commonwealth state. We may not be a Commonwealth state, but we operate that way. Okay. Because niggas go.
Yeah, niggas get fried.
Okay, so
especially if you're not in the hood. I don't know. Even in the hood, you get fried. But I feel like if you get caught outside your hood,
oh yeah, man, you get fried. So word on the street is that her father is willing to testify
against him. I read some shit almost like maybe I read it wrong. Like testify on his behalf. I was like, wait, what? Like testify on Fab's behalf? Like that makes no sense. So testify against. I guess he would be the only person that would testify against because she dropped her charges. Right after this happened. That's why the state picked it up. She dropped her shit. She said, nah, I ain't present. Nah.
Yeah,
and figured the only other witness, only other motherfucker that seemed adamant when the little video had surfaced was Pops. He was the only motherfucker that looked like he was fed up. So I'm not surprised that he would be the only nigga to testify shit. But I mean, I said it when I first heard it, man. We can't give Fab no glory until we get to the bottom of that shit. That nigga, he gonna fuck around and do a season of Love and Hip Hop before I fucking went around and be like, it's okay. I'm not going to just sit there and act like it's cool. Rock, I know you're the biggest Fab fan, and don't sound stupid because you sounded mad wild before. But now that
he's testifying on Fabulous behalf.
See, I read that same shit.
Who's testifying on
so then I don't understand. So then it's like, well, that shit about to get tossed out then.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I know people want to say this, and this as a woman, I know people want to say, "Hey, stop beating up on women." Blah 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 blah. Oh my gosh, my nigga, it's 2018, bro. There is so many different outlets. This woman she has money. She has fame.
Right.
Some of that has nothing to do with Fab.
No, most of it does. It has nothing to do with it. I don't know. I never knew of her until she did her own thing. His baby mother was non-existent to me. Or his baby mother. I don't even know if he got
hitting her is just wrong. And the fact that her father is going to go with it after being on video arguing with this nigga is outrageous. That's number one.
Yeah, it makes me
But
mad.
it is what it is. And that just goes to show you that's why she's going to stay with that
that's
nigga.
That street fam shit.
Because her father is okay with it.
Like, yeah,
maybe he might not have been, but whatever money was given, whatever they gave him to be quiet was enough for him to be okay. You can hit my child and shit. Yikes. I don't want any men in the room to ever be able to be sold out that way and shit. Like, you don't want your kid to get beat up. Your son.
That shit is dead, man. That shit is out. That's why I don't know, man. I'm a Fab fan.
I'm a Fab fan, but that video showed a whole different light. He was wild.
We got Fab out of character. It's like, damn, it's like the Illuminati finally got him. Like, we got you, nigga. We gonna fuck up your
Yeah,
name.
man.
Because I feel like Fab gonna have to drop a Christmas album. I'll do a season
Fab
of
gonna have to
love.
do something, man, but making
He better
crazy
be a feature on the
things,
next
yo.
Snoop
I'm
gospel
keep it so
joint.
real though. I ain't gonna stop supporting my nigga though.
I mean, if he come out with something hot, we ain't gonna stop. We're not gonna stop
Regardless,
bumping it.
yo,
I'm just saying.
I listen to Fab. Yo.
Why should you stop bumping it? That bitch ain't stop fucking with him, nigga. What the fuck?
See, then that's the next thing, right? So, you know what I mean? Fab beat on the shorty. We gonna just say it's cool because she went back to him?
Oh, we're not gonna say it's cool. We're just gonna say it's cool for her, and that's fine, my nigga. That's fine, cause you have people out there. You have people out there commenting like, "But that's family business," and I'm like, "There we go." Yo, the other day heard some bitch getting arguing and shit. Nigga, clear you heard it. He punched her. You heard him arguing with her. He sounded like he was outside beating her ass up.
Right.
Mo goes out there, runs out there and shit. Fight, try to get off the nigga. Bitch take his jacket off, like, get it to the girl, like, baby, hold my coat. And she grabbed it. Look, what we not gonna do is lose my motherfucking life over this bitch who wants to get her ass whooped, okay? You wanna keep getting your ass whooped, that's fine. We're not gonna do a rally.
He
We're
came
not
out there for safety, like, yo, I'ma save you. And bro said, nah,
not
babe,
gonna
hold
do
my coat,
any
man.
of
This
that.
nigga about to, like, who the fuck he think he is?
And she
Yo,
grabbed it
this
from
is
that nigga, alright? So
crazy.
like I said, yo, we not gonna not support that nigga because, bruh, real talk, yo, we all know it's wrong. Look, we know shit be wrong.
Yeah.
But there's sometimes it's just things that just be out of your control. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, it just is what it is. Like, it's unfortunate, but I will say that I've lost a little bit of respect that I did have for Fab. Like, I'm like, you know what I mean? When they famous, my nigga, this is what bothers me mostly because I hear it a lot on the Breakfast Club. It bothers me when famous people try to make it seem like regular motherfuckers just supposed to know how they're feeling. Yeah, we know that these are regular people. They go home to their regular lives, but
Right.
these are also pictures that they paint. Things that we're
Right.
supposed to believe in. Things that
facade.
we're supposed to, facade. Like, we're supposed to know who they are.
Right.
And when you don't, or when you expect different, or when you think differently, they want to lash out. They want to get crazy. They want to be like, oh, but you want all this and you want that. Nah, my nigga. It comes with the territory sometimes and shit. Like, you feel me? And that's just the same thing. Like, I just feel like all that shit. Like, all these niggas be wildin'. Like, that shit with Ghost when the bitch had text back like, I seen the nigga who played Ghost in the park and he started wilding on me because I ran up on him asking for an autograph and he was with his family. I didn't know that was that nigga's family, so Charlamagne says, well, I don't like to do things when I'm with my family too. Like, she ain't see that nigga. No, what she was saying is you appear to be with a woman and a child. Nigga, I don't know what your wife, now people got pictures of his wife, but what if she never seen pictures of his wife before? What if she genuinely did not know that was his wife and kid? And she just was asking for an autograph. You either was gonna give it to her or you wasn't. My nigga, to start barking on her and losing your mind on her, that's stupid.
But I don't know. You see, you gotta see both sides.
Yeah, we gotta get
hear
famous. And I get it because I know it happens all the time.
He could have probably been like, nah, with my family.
Nah, I get it. It happens all the time.
And then she could have like, fuck that.
Yeah, we do improvs. In my improv class, we go out, we
shit.
do improvs on the train, we do improvs outside, Times Square, all that shit. I'm pretty sure I'm on hella people's Facebooks and shit, just doing wild, random shit. My coach is a famous guy. People come up to him all the time. He don't trip because he like, yo, real. They don't even be knowing his name. They just recognize his face, and that's enough for him and shit. He like, I don't give a fuck. He like, yo, I'm just here to take pictures, smile, sign autographs. Why? Because I make my money because they keep supporting me. Like, they keep buying my shit. You know what I mean? Like, he said, so I've never had nothing crazy happen to it. He said, but also there's levels to fame, yo. And
Right.
people really can't handle it. Like, people, I felt where he was coming from. I've been to a concert where my first concert ever was a B2K concert, my nigga.
B2K.
The bitch that was standing directly next to me was hyperventilating so bad. Security had to come into our row to get her, bro. She could, and this is before Chris Brown, this is before Omarion even hit the stage, before the motherfuckers even hit the stage, my nigga. When they came out, bitches was dropping like flies, bro. Like, really like, boom, boom. Like they couldn't handle it. Go to a Chris Brown concert, the same shit happened there. This was worse. Because it was like a whole side went black.
Dang.
Like, oh shit, like go get all those bitches over there. Like, it's really live like that. So I could imagine what it was like at a Michael Jackson concert, at a Prince concert, some wild shit, a Beatles concert. Them motherfuckers was fucking going nuts. So it is levels. But at the end of the day, you wouldn't have gotten to that level without the person on the ground floor, nigga. And it's just that simple. Sometimes you gotta bring that shit back. I know everybody. If we spend our time going, but I gotta see where you coming from. But you gotta see where I'm coming from. Now, nigga, listen to me, motherfucker. Like, I feel disrespected. He could have just said no. He could have just said no, not right now. But he didn't come back and say she did. So we don't know that. It's not for you to come back and he just defended why he did it. He never said she tripped.
Oh, he just said. He just said, "Oh, I tripped it because I was with my family."
I did it because I was with my family, and this and that. It was like a 2-page thing on Instagram.
Wow. Okay.
So I mean, now if she would have tripped, then we could bring up, man. You just gotta know. Some people just be tripping on famous people. Blah blah blah.
Right, well, if he ain't say that,
never did no shit like that. Your rebuttal should have been, "I'm with my family right now. I want to be respected." Yeah. And it's just that simple. I don't see him often. This is my moment. I want to be right here. I don't want to sign the autographs.
Some niggas don't want to explain that. Fuck you, random person on the street.
So you'll take 10 seconds to explain that, but you'll take 5 minutes to lose your mind on this motherfucker. Are you crazy?
You never know the day they have it.
Oh.
He could have been having a whole cold argument with his shorty and shit. They could have been, fuck you. They're like, autograph, like, bitch, autograph, like, what?
That's true. He could have been arguing with her.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, yo, like everybody.
Alright, but then you gotta paint the picture, my nigga. Him being that famous, if that star got that close, she would have heard that too. That would have came out too. Nothing wouldn't that Ghost.
You're right.
That nigga who played Ghost is so live right now. People.
You talking about Amari Hardwick?
Yeah, Amari Hardwick. That motherfucker right there. I'm pretty sure bitches practically be. I mean, straight hawking this nigga down. Okay. And I'm pretty sure it bothers his. You don't think it bothers his wife? I mean, he went from us not knowing who the fuck he is to this nigga Ghost. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people don't know what to do. So like, you don't think his wife is like, oh, this motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure she's been getting on this fucking. He's been getting on her nerves.
And that was probably like the 3rd or 4th girl that probably came up to him in that.
It could have been the whole day. That could have.
That was probably like she was just like.
So that's my thing. So that's my thing. If that would have happened, it's a way to play it. Like I guess you can say no. No one's saying you gotta sign my paper, my nigga.
People don't.
You tell me no. That shit like, please, can I please like get away from me, please. Come on, work quick. Can I get on?
And then we start to walk in the opposite direction.
And I'm following you.
All right, well, people do that, and that's harassment. And there's people for that. They're always called for the opposite things. They're called 911. People call them all the time for shit that they don't need to be called for.
I'm Ghost from Power. I'm about to call the cops on a little scrawny ass girl who asked for my autograph.
If it's not gonna stop my bag, I'd rather.
I don't think that stopped his bag.
Nah, I'm not saying that, but him attacking her or saying some other shit could have. It may not have stopped his overall bag, but there's people out here who would be like, who gonna now go off of. That right there, just like, because they paint the picture that we can. It goes all back to that. They paint that fucking picture. So
that story changed about 100 times before we get it to our phones.
The only famous person's stories has been consistent is Whitney Houston's, and I feel bad for Mama. She makes me sad. I really do. Why? Because of the simple fact that my nigga, she's clearly was a crackhead. Like, you know, because she's in every story being that way. Now, me being a Jersey motherfucker, I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit, man. The bitch was on a high horse, the prettiest horse in the land. You know what I'm saying? The beautiful voice or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
We know
I don't want to hear that shit. We a lot of crackheads, man. It's like God-given talent, man. That's just what it is.
I know a lot of.
She could have been a really fucked up person.
We don't know a lot of.
She could have been my nigga.
He's not Whitney. We don't know a lot of Whitney Houstons. That's what I'm saying.
She could have been a real fucked up person.
True.
We just don't know. Our favorites could be fucked up people, yo. We just don't know.
They just put on a face and a smile.
Exactly. So that same stool you talking about, well, they put us up there. No, nigga, you paint that picture because, like, if we thought you was a terrible guy, you think niggas would go to see your movie? If you was a terrible guy, you think motherfuckers would come see you? Yeah, you'll have one sex there, right? Like, yeah, men will come support, but nigga. Do you want to perform in front of a bunch of niggas every single day? It's not one bitch that's gonna come and see you perform. He doesn't like women. He's tripping.
I don't think that's possible, man. If it was only like men going out to shows and support, everything would go shot to shit.
True.
I guess y'all right, but Either way, motherfuckers gotta be right. Gotta be nicer.
Nah, I don't think he gotta be nice. I don't know the whole dynamics of the situation. What happened? If he's only gonna sit there and say, "Yo, she walked up on me. I was with my family. I snapped on her." It's like, well, nigga, you sound kind of like you could have thought that. You could have gave that shit 5 more seconds. You ain't have to have a real nigga moment, I guess. But without getting all the details, maybe he didn't want to say having a bad day and arguing with my wife. And
I shouldn't have to explain that.
Yeah, but he didn't want to explain himself. He's like, this is what happened, nutshell. I don't know. None of it. He might. I feel like, but if he's gonna leave it off with that explanation, then yeah, it leaves it enough debate to say, nigga, you could have thought that.
He know what he did. He know what happened at the situation. So
it's probably like explaining that shit. Like fuck it, you get these 2 pages, but I'm gonna be vague about it. Was it vague? I don't know.
No, it was very detailed. I mean, he was explaining about what happened and why he felt that way. I mean, I get it. Like. But then again, you also have people who come up to you and attack you and shit. You know what I mean? So I get it, yo. I do. But it's just like.
But I don't think that was the case because he would have.
I don't think it was the case. He would have said that. She was by herself. She said it. She said I walked up to her by myself. She said real talk until he said he was with his family. I didn't even see those people. That's how you knew she was a fan, my nigga. She was coming to see ghosts, regardless if you want her to see you. That's how he kept saying like, but I'm Amari Hardwick. We know, nigga, but that's not who the fuck she was coming up to see. It's okay, bro. Like people don't like. I fuck with my nigga Michael B. Jordan because when motherfuckers still talk that kill, he could be at the interview for a whole nother shit. Then start talking about Wakanda and all that shit, and he'd get right in character like, I'm not even from Wakanda though. Cause Killmonger wasn't. You know what I mean? So it makes sense. Like, get over it, my nigga. You Batman. Okay. Now move on. Like you still got your bag. You still living your life, nigga. Now walk back into the sunset, nigga, and be happy to see you next. You coming down and see us little people that go back. Yeah, I'm gonna like your movie. Right? That's it, my nigga. It's not that deep.
Bro, I'm Omar. I'm not Ghost.
Okay.
I'm not Ghost.
Fuck that.
Fuck that, nigga. You Ghost.
Fuck that, nigga. Like no one gives a fuck, bro. If that's the case, then tell somebody to name another movie you in. Because we seen Sorry to Bother You, and that fucking shit was ridiculous. Okay, it was goddamn ridiculous. I'm sorry I even decided to. I'm glad I didn't have to spend no money on. I'm glad I watched it on the Fire Stick.
Wait, was Amari in that? He was in that shit?
Yeah, bro.
Oh man. I'm about to say I can't name no other movie. I haven't seen it,
bro. All right, so here it goes. It's a great thing. Okay, so this nigga gets hired at a call center or whatever. So if you make it to the highest level, the highest tier of the call center, then they take you to this special place, and that's where you start making money and everything. So the black nigga tells him like, yo, if you really want to make some money here, you got to put on your white voice.
Right.
So the motherfucker like, nah, like I ain't putting on my white voice. I'm talking proper. He like, no, nigga, that's proper. Like I'm saying like nonchalant. You know what I mean? Like just put on your white voice. Real talk, he was saying like. Put on a whole nother voice because he sounded like a whole nother nigga. Like this is not the voice he was putting on. You couldn't put this voice on. Like you being proper is your way. It was like, oh, I am talking white right now. No, nigga, you're just talking how the English language was written. That's how you're supposed to speak. But we're saying like, oh hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Like, really put that shit on. Like really put it on. He put it on and he skyrocketed to that shit. So what he didn't realize is that the niggas who owned this company wanted to make the best worker. So their idea was to take horse DNA and mix it with a human DNA. How do we even get there?
Rewind.
Exactly, my nigga. That's why that movie was mind fucking blowing. I'm like, what? And the leader of the next tier was Amari Hardwick and shit. He had this dope ass mustache, but he had the illest white voice, and he was the nigga that everybody had to listen to, whatever. Him and this white boy. Now he
bad red.
Where did the fucking DNA come from?
That's what he wanted, so he made it into coke form because motherfuckers like drugs and shit. So he made it into coke form and shit and told motherfuckers like, yo, you do it and you know what I mean. We got the serum, so we'll help you. Just gotta work and we're gonna pay you. So they'll turn you to you're a real horse, my nigga. Like you, right? And then you snort the shit. You are still you, all right? But your face is a fucking horse, my nigga, and your dick is a horse dick. Like the men are hung and the women got boobs and horse faces and shit. So
like your face changes.
Like I'm me, my nigga. I'm talking to you.
I see you as a horse.
No, I'm a horse. I sound the same. I'm still Mina. You feel me? My hair's still dope.
But
you feel me?
But in your head, you're a horse.
No, we are horses.
And physically
horses. We are horses.
Horse head.
We are all horses. We have a horse head.
You mutated?
We muscular. Yeah,
What
they
is this-
they put it together to make the ultimate worker.
That shit sound like Mortal Kombat.
What? Oh, you want to? Oh, yeah,
I
sure.
want to see the trailer for this shit.
No,
So that nigga-
the trailer doesn't show none of that.
Yeah, the trailer.
I seen the trailer.
Yeah.
That's why I know what movie they're talking about. I seen the trailer.
And I think the trailer purposely
I
left
thought-
it out of that because it was like,
Yeah.
no one's gonna
What's
want
the
to
name?
fuck.
Sorry to bother.
Sorry to bother.
The trailer is gonna just show you. It's gonna just show you a black dude.
And that's how
taking
they
phone
got us
calls.
in there, my nigga. They got us in there by that, bro. But real talk, at the end, the nigga ends up doing the coke by. Well, he gets tricked into it. Like, oh shit, let me do this shit, and the motherfucker turned into it at the end and shit. And
This just came out in movies.
This came
this
out
was in
a
the
while
movies.
ago. It came out a couple months ago. But motherfucker, that's mad left. All right, that's wild. That's the most random shit
But
I
it's gonna
ever
have
seen.
a part two to.
They better. But I don't know what happened with the rest of the horse people. Oh
No,
my
they
God.
attack them. They attack the world. They take
Oh
over.
my
Y'all
fucking!
gotta
What
watch
in
it.
the
Y'all gotta
fucking
watch it, right? Y'all gotta
movie
watch
is
it.
that?
This
That
shit
shit sound like
crazy.
4 movies at once.
Nah, we
No.
watch it on the Fire Stick. Didn't I tell y'all? Look, Fire Stick sound better than cable now, doesn't it?
Nah, I use the internet. I use the internet, dog. Shit.
Fire stick around here.
Facts. I got
But goodness,
Long
that
line.
sounds
Y'all niggas
wild.
is put- It's all y'all niggas is put.
Listen, word. Y'all niggas gonna get us fucking ran
Yeah,
down
but I
over
say,
like.
FBI, ATG, all that.
bootlegging
I'm
and
saying,
shit.
we
Y'all
don't
niggas
have
tripping.
anything. But this shit was crazy, yo. This shit was so left field.
Damn.
This was left field. Like,
So I
and this-
seen a Jackie, not to cut you off, because now I'm just thinking about shit. I seen a Jackie Chan movie last night where Jackie Chan actually gets smoked and does no karate.
What was it called?
Something project. Some Chinese shit. Shinzu project.
I don't know.
Bro,
I've
it
never
blew
seen
my
that
mind.
before.
Exactly. I watched it. I sat there. I was like, I'm going to bed. Then that shit came out. Oh, Jackie Chan. See what you got? Fuck some niggas up. And then that nigga can't. He ain't no karate.
Oh, was this one of them American movies? 'Cause
Nah.
You know, I'm about to say, you know, sometimes he probably got a contract where he do 20 American movies, 20.
He was.
Asian
It was
films.
like in Japan and shit. Some shit like that. It was like native.
Oh,
but my
he was
nigga-
native.
He definitely did do no karate, and at the end, nigga smoked him like doo doo, and it was like, oh,
And he died?
Yeah, he died.
Oh my gosh, that would make me sad.
That makes no fucking sense. What in the flying fuck? I guess dog. Movies, they know how to get your ass. Whatsoever. Yeah. You heard about nigga Kanye? You care about Kanye?
We're not
shit,
talking
man?
about that.
We're not gonna talk about that, nigga?
We are not talking about Kanye. My
Right.
head already hurts.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about this
Okay,
fucking
well, just-
weirdo.
Just wanted to know. Somebody said he gonna be he might actually be president, and I really thought it was like the fuck out my face. And I just felt like, do people really believe that Kanye could actually become president?
Nigga, I didn't even think Donald Trump could become president. At this
No,
point, money. If we
no.
raise you enough money and you stick to your guns, you
Raise
could become
enough
president.
money. Man, you gonna become president, man. The podcast gonna become president. What the fuck gonna happen?
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. We talking about him, and I don't want to talk about him.
I said the
He is so
podcast gonna become
trash.
president. I'm talking about us, nigga. As a group, it's gonna be a collective. It's gonna be just the podcast president. Like we gonna be the first of that. How about that? Like y'all niggas been fucking it up using one person at a time for fucking hundreds of years. It's time to just put a whole group as the president, nigga. We the president, like Voltron and this bitch. What the fuck y'all talking about? Did they ever fail? I don't know. What's the season finale of Voltron? The niggas, they always succeed, right? I don't fucking know.
Listen to me. I don't know. I don't want to talk about him. Never mind.
We're not gonna talk about him. Don't look. Sorry, I got. Now you thinking about him?
I'm just thinking about so many bad things I
Oh,
want to say
man.
about him now.
They say Drake fucked his bitch, man. Shout out to Snoop. Like, I guess, man. They're like, you gonna say something to Snoop, nigga? No. You can say Nick Cannon can't say that about your bitch and all that shit. Tell Snoop you can't talk about your bitch. Go ahead. Go for it. Cause I'm sure y'all both under the Illuminati together.
How what y'all feel about the show State of the Culture? Y'all like it?
I'm still iffy, man. I feel like I still want to replace Jinx.
Jinx, that's the dude.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah, why? Because I don't really fuck with him. I don't like his opinions. Like I don't feel like I feel like he piggybacks.
He
Like,
said every man should go to jail for any
That
time.
nigga's
they
an
do something.
academic, yo.
he said what he said.
He said every man should go to jail if they put their hand. Like everything he was saying bad, it was like everybody should go to jail for it. Or everybody in jail. Like, but some situations, people like people get lied, like you know how niggas be lying
Yeah.
on you and shit like that. It's like, damn, you gonna just throw every man in jail that a woman says he hit or allegedly got beating her up about? Because the females be lying in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
And Remy was on some shit like, yo, you really for all jail. And then a couple minutes later, then he was talking about like how people trying to throw black men in the jail and shit like that. It was like he was switching his story up.
Well, I don't want. I know my thing is to me about him is like I just think he forgets at times. Like, nigga, ain't nobody talking about that shit. But when you talk about sending everybody to jail, you are talking about mad black people. Like that's what you are talking about.
Yeah.
Like that's what he talking about. Like, yeah, I'm not saying that old Fred from up the street don't beat his wife or shit, but I just feel like that's some bullshit.
No, the reason why I'm not sure about the nigga, man, not just because of that shit. I just feel like something about that nigga, like he ain't strong in his spot, right? When Joe Budden speaks, you know what the fuck is he?
That's because Joe Budden's like, Joe Budden's here.
Yeah,
I'm ready to speak. I
mean?
have something to say. My nigga Joe is funny as hell. Like.
Then I feel the same way when Remy gets her points off.
Remy say stupid ghetto shit.
She still stays to me, but
she sticks to her point though. She
sticks to the chest, and even the same thing with Scotty Bean. Scotty Bean, we sticking to her gun. Scotty Bean, when she feels strong about something, I feel like sometimes she's strong about something. Some of the shit she feels strong, like you gotta relax, but that's her. She's not gonna relax. That's the point, I guess. She's not about to relax. She feels strong about it. This nigga James just feels like everybody he could be convinced. I could just like we could just he could have an opinion
and I really just like Scotty
Bean. And it's just like niggas can talk about the room. I feel like niggas can talk about the room. I feel like I'm not saying that he's not good at whatever he does, but maybe this platform with these other 3 individuals, I don't like it like that. I think you could probably find somebody better, but I don't know who. I can't think of who I would think to replace him just yet. The way it gets, I feel like I'm not sure if that nigga's intelligent or not. Like the best way I can put it.
No,
I'm not really sure how much Jinx really fucking knows. He don't make me feel like I be feeling like when I see him, I be thinking like maybe he's gonna have a different opinion or some sort of opinion that makes me feel like okay. But then I hear it, it's like, what are you talking about?
It's like Joe Budden brought that shit up. He was like Jinx. He said Jinx never been in jail. He don't have kids. He's sitting in a room. Joe Budden, who's seasoned. Remy Ma, who's married with kids, and then
I feel like I don't got kids.
Scotty B got kids.
I don't even think so, but I don't
but
even.
He don't mesh with the other 3.
I think even on this, besides that, on other topics, he just feels like nah. From the first episode, I forgot what the fuck the shit was about. I remember the first thing I tweeted after I watched it, him and Remy went back and forth for a second, and I just kind of felt like get Jinx the fuck out of here. Like he the chink in the armor right now.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm figuring you on like week 5, you're gonna let some time go by. Maybe, you know what I mean, maybe this should have turned up. But as time goes by, I'm trying to feel better about him.
Yeah, no, I can't fuck with him.
But I'm not feeling better about him yet.
I don't like that he's there.
And I'm thinking that maybe he should be on something else. He should do something else with somebody else. A different type of show, maybe somebody else with a different type of opinion. But that nigga, I don't know. I don't know what he's there for. I don't know his expertise in the shit.
No, I don't know either. And shit, Scotty B, she's just pretty to look at.
Scotty B's pretty to look at, but like I said, Scotty B, I feel like compared to Remy, they're 2 different women.
She's there to go back there. She's there to get that balance.
She's that balance. Like you said,
not, though.
Remy be saying some wild hood. Remy be saying hood shit. So it's like if you know, you could really understand. I understand what Remy be saying. Like when she come out with put like you can't say anybody. I understand what he was trying to say, but I feel like the fact that you couldn't even stand your ground with it, nigga, compared to what she was saying, or try to just somehow like fix what you said without Trick just throwing your whole opinion out in the first place or some shit like that. I feel like, niggas out talk you on that joint. I feel like everybody in the room can out talk you. Everybody. That nigga have to yell to be out talk somebody in that fucking room, in my opinion. And it's like, nah, I don't know that. I don't fit that. I feel like when Remy and Scotty, I be feeling like sometimes I look at them niggas and be feeling like, I don't think they like each other. But they stand their ground. Remy feels certain ways. If Scotty's not really, you know what I mean? But I be still, sometimes when they come in to, I be feeling the same way about Scotty. I feel like sometimes Scotty is like,
Ooh.
If you debate it long enough, you could probably crack that code.
Nah, yeah.
I think you debate it long enough. It depends. If you really,
How you feel about Remy?
I feel like that about Scotty.
Oh yeah.
I feel like Remy is just some man. Remy
Remy's
like somebody I know.
She is who she is.
Remy somebody I know. I feel like You could have that conversation. You can feel how you feel. Remy's gonna feel how she feel, and it ain't gonna fucking matter, dog. It's not gonna fucking matter. I feel like Remy is Remy. That's like she the homies. Alright, we can wrap this up like I don't fit in actually.
I don't want to leave after a good day.
Nah. But
No, I'm saying that to the people. You know how like you spend all day with your boo thing, and then like right when you think you have to spend the night, they did. So I don't want to try to make that. I didn't enjoy what we just had just now.
Keep that shit going.
I did, but I do have to get out of here.
well, shit.
Sorry to just stop talking to y'all. Oh, I'm gonna end on this note. I've tried to listen to Kevin Gates, and I don't like his deliveries, and that's why I don't like him and his voice. I've also tried to listen to Dave Easton. As much as I really want to like him, I don't.
Let's go. Let's hold on to that. We're gonna talk about that in another episode.
So that's what I'm ending off, guys. Hate
gonna...
me if you want, but I don't like them, and that's it. And I don't like Chance the Rapper, but I do like what he stands for, and I won't rip.
We out.